So you will bring all the assets except cash or bank and profit and loss account. Step. So this is what? Payment of liability. After that, you will check whether there is any asset which is taken over by the partner. When you pay that realization expenses, cash or bank goes out of the business, so you'll record it as to cash or bank account in bracket. Very easy and simple problem. Clear? Simple to or easy to prepare your realization account. Procedure, they have incurred certain expenses which is known as dissolution expenses, and that is how much? 4,000. You will record immediately, or else you will forget to record PBD. So make sure that when you record data, so if anything which is deducted from data, you will record immediately in your credit. Hello everyone, welcome back to the fourth session of the chapter Dissolution of a Partnership Firm, and this is your fifth chapter from the second PUC syllabus from part A. I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram PU College, Temple of Excellence, Mysore. My dear students, so what do you mean by dissolution of a partnership firm? Closing down of the business is known as dissolution of a partnership firm, and it is very essential to prepare accounts during dissolution of a partnership firm. Hope you all remember. So what are the accounts to be prepared? That is realization account, partners capital account, partners loan account, as well as bank or cash account. And we were discussing 12 marks problem on this dissolution of a partnership firm. Now we shall go through few more problems relating to 12 marks. Here I have given a format of realization account. I have already discussed in a previous session, but go through the format here. So what you are going to record under debit side? So first what you will do, you will bring all the assets together. So you will bring all the assets except cash or bank and profit and loss account. For that you will record all the assets here. So we will bring all the assets together. This is the first step. Now moving on to the second step. So what you will do, you will bring all the liabilities together. So where do we get these assets as well as liability in the question? In the balance sheet. Clear? Now we will bring all the liabilities except reserves, funds, profit and loss account, partners capital as well as partners loan. Except these, we have to bring all the liabilities together. It is nothing but outsiders liability. So which is the second step? We will bring all the liabilities. So this is your second step. Next, third step is you have to sell the asset. So when you sell the asset, cash or banks come to the business, right? So you will record it as by cash or bank account. Why you are recording that? For assets realized or for selling the asset. But here we will call it as assets realized, or we will call it as sale of assets. So this is your third step, that is for selling of assets. So this is your third step. After selling asset, so cash or bank comes to the business. So using that cash or bank, so we have to pay the outsiders liability. Now for that, what is the entry? To cash or bank. So why it is to cash or bank? So when you pay the liability, what goes out of the business? Cash or bank goes out of the business. So you will record it as to cash or bank account. So this is your fourth step. So this is what? Payment of liability. After that, you will check whether there is any asset which is taken over by the partner. So if you find any such kind of asset which is taken over by the partner, so you will record in the credit side, assets taken over. So this is what? Your fifth step. Yeah? If you find any such kind of liabilities taken over, you will record in the debit side. So this is your sixth step. So if you find any other liability which is taken over by the partner, you will record in the debit side. So this is your sixth step. Next, there are certain expenses which takes place during dissolution of a partnership firm, which is called as realization expenses or dissolution expenses. So if you find any such kind of expenses in your adjustment, you will record it as to cash or bank account. Why it has to be recorded as to cash or bank account? When you pay that realization expenses, cash or bank goes out of the business, so you will record it as to cash or bank account. In bracket, you will record it as realization expenses. So this is your seventh step. Clear? Next. So we are done with recording all the transactions. After recording all these items, next we have to balance. So after balancing, we'll come to know whether it is realization profit or realization loss. So if it is realization profit, you will record in the debit side. If it is realization loss, so it will be either profit or loss. So you will record in the, if it is realization loss, you will record in the credit side. So this is how you are going to prepare your realization account, and it is very easy and simple problem. Clear? Simple to or easy to prepare your realization account. Hope you know, but still I have explained the format, how we are going to prepare one by one. So make sure that you will prepare or you will go through or follow these steps. Now we shall go through a 12 marks problem here. So this kind of questions can be asked in your board examination for 12 marks, and it is a compulsory question. Now go through the question here. Suvarna and Sunanda. So these are the two partners sharing profit and losses equally. So what do you mean by equally? It is nothing but 1:1 ratio. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2018 was as follows. So they have given balance sheet here. Now coming to the liability side, we are having bills payable. Next is creditors. Sunanda's loan. It is nothing but partner. Sunanda is a partner and she has given loan into the business, and they have given that Sunanda's loan. Next they have given reserve fund. Next they have given capital of Suvarna and Sunanda. Now coming to the asset side, so we are having cash at bank, debtors, less PBD, stock, furniture, machinery, building and profit and loss account. Now coming to the adjustment, they have given on the above date the firm was dissolved. In the sense they have decided to close down the business. The following information is available. Now let us see what are the information. And my dear student, most of the time they will give the first adjustment, that is assets realized. It is nothing but on what amount they have sold their assets. So they have given assets realized, it is nothing but they have sold the assets, and they have given on what price they have sold. Debtors rupees 52,000, stock 39,000, machinery 24,000, building 75,000, furniture 13,000. And B, creditors and bills payable were paid 5% discount. Now what they have told? First they have sold the asset, now they are telling that they have paid the liability. Which are the liability they have paid? Creditors and bills payable. And the next one is dissolution expenses amounted to rupees 4,000. So during all this procedure they have incurred certain expenses which is known as dissolution expenses, and that is how much? 4,000. Now they are asking us to prepare realization account, partners capital account and bank account. Now we shall go through the solution. Hope we have understood the problem. Now we shall go through the solution by step. Yes, first we have to prepare realization account. Now what is realization account? So we have to bring all the assets together, we have to bring all the liabilities together, we have to sell the asset. By that amount we have to pay our liabilities. Now we shall go through our realization account. So how to begin? With the heading realization account. So we will be having debit side as well as credit side. So under debit side particulars amount, under credit side particulars and amount. Now first we have to do, which is our first step, we shall bring all the assets except cash or bank as well as profit and loss account. Now we shall see our balance sheet, which are the assets to be taken. So we are not going to take cash at bank, and the next one is debtors. So how much debtors you are going to take? Only 55,000. Whereas PBD you are going to take in the credit side. So in your debit side you will take debtors 55,000. Immediately you will record in the credit side PBD 3,000. Next stock you will take 40,000, furniture 15,000, machinery 25,000, building 81,000. You will not take profit and loss account. Clear? In your realization account, except cash and bank and profit and loss account, you are going to take all the items. And remember, PBD has to be taken in the credit side of your realization account. Now we shall see how we have recorded these assets in our realization account. Yes, we have taken 55,000, only debtors 55,000. Immediately we have recorded PBD 3,000. Clear? Yes. So make sure that, my dear students, you will record immediately, or else you will forget to record PBD. So make sure that when you record data, so if anything which is deducted from data, you will record immediately in your credit side. And the next one is stock 40,000, furniture 15,000, building 25,000. So we are done with recording all the assets. So we have not taken profit and loss account as well as cash account. Now we shall record the items which are there in the liability side. So which are there in the liability side? Bills payable we have to take in our realization account. Creditors we have to take because it is outside us liability, right? Now whether we have to take Sunanda's loan account? No. Why? Suppose it is Mr. Sunanda's loan account, then we have to take. Clear? So Sunanda's loan account, since she is a partner of this organization and she has contributed loan or she has given loan, so it is partner's loan. So we are not going to take under the liability side of a realization, or when you are recording liabilities under realization account, so we are not going to take partner's loan. Next, reserve fund. So we are not going to take reserve fund, we will transfer in partner's capital account. Now here also reserve fund is not taken. Next, they have given capital. So capital also we are not going to take. Now only two liabilities, that is bills payable and creditors. Now we shall see how we have recorded in a realization account. Already we have recorded PBD. Next, bills payable 10,000. Next, creditors 50,000. Now we are done with taking all the assets together, all the liabilities together. Now we have to sell the assets. So for that we have to write it as by bank account. As I told, why we are recording it as by bank account. So when you sell the assets, bank or cash comes to the business. And how to identify whether we have to record cash account or bank account? For that we have to see our balance sheet. Here they have given cash at bank. So if it is cash at bank, then we have to record it as by bank account, and in bracket write assets realized. Now where do we get this information about assets realized? So we have to see our adjustments here. Here they have given the assets realized as follows. So we will record the same amount what they have given in the adjustment. Debtors 52,000, that is debtors 52,000, and the next one is stock 39,000, and the next one is machinery 24,000, and the next one is building 75,000, and furniture 13,000. Now we have to add all the amount. So when you add, you will get 2,03,000. So this is for what? Assets realized. So we will record it as by bank account. So after assets realized, so we have to pay the liabilities, right? Now we shall see the adjustment what they have given. Creditors and bills payable were paid 5% discount. Now how to record for liabilities paid off? So we will record it as to bank account, in the bracket liabilities paid off. Now what they have told, bills payable and creditors are paid off at 5% discount. So how to record 10,000 minus 5%, discount in the sense decrease in the value, right? So 10,000 minus 5%, so you will get 9,500. In the same way, creditors 50,000 minus 5%, so you will get 47,500. So when you add 9,500 plus 47,500, so you will get 57,000. Now we have paid our liability also. Now we shall see the adjustment. So we have recorded assets realized, we have recorded this liability paid off. Next, the last adjustment is dissolution expenses. So we have to record that where? In the debit side. As what? To bank account realization or dissolution expenses. So both are same. Realization expense and dissolution expense both are same. So how much? 4,000. Now there is no asset which is taken over by the partner. So if any asset which is taken over by the partner, you would have recorded in the credit side. If any liabilities is taken over by the partner, you will record in the debit side. Now we shall balance. So how to balance? So we have to add all the amount in the debit side. So when you add all the amount in the debit side, so we will get 2,77,000. Now when you add all the amount in the credit side, so there is a difference of how much? 11,000. Now what is this 11,000? Since debit side is more than credit side, so it is nothing but what? Realization loss. So after preparing realization account, you will come to know whether it is realization profit or realization loss. So if it is profit or loss, it has to be transferred to partners capital account in their old ratio or in their profit sharing ratio. Now here it is loss. How much? 11,000. So you have to write it as by loss transferred to who are the partners? Suvarna and Sunanda. And what is the loss? 11,000. And what is their profit sharing ratio? They have told that they are going to share their profit and loss equally. It is nothing but 1:1. So 11,000 into 1 divided by 2 will get 5,500. In the same way, Sunanda, 11,000 into 1 divided by 2, 5,500. Now this is all about realization account. Now moving on to the next account, that is partners capital account. So how to begin a partners capital account with the heading? Here also we are having debit as well as credit side. So under debit side, particulars, and we have to draw column for each partner. Here who are the partner? Suvarna and Sunanda. Coming to the credit side, particulars, Suvarna and Sunanda. Now how to begin our partners capital account? First we have to transfer the capital of the partner. Now where do we get this capital? In the question in the balance sheet under liability side. Now going on or moving on to the balance sheet. So we shall see the liability side. Here they have given capital, that is Suvarna 60,000, Sunanda 80,000. Now here in the balance sheet under the liability side, they have given capital of Suvarna and Sunanda. How much they have given? 60,000 and 80,000. Now we shall transfer in partners capital account as by balance brought down. Suvarna 60,000, Sunanda 80,000. After that, we have to transfer realization profit or realization loss. So in this problem it is by loss, that is realization loss. So how do you transfer in your partners capital account? That is to realization account. So in the bracket you will write it as loss. So what was the loss? 5,500 and 5,500, because they were equal partner and the total loss was 11,000. Now they have distributed equally. So they got 5,500 and 5,500. Now which is the next step? So we have to see our balance sheet whether there is any reserves, funds or profit and loss account which we have not recorded. Now go through the balance sheet. Yes, coming to the asset side, so we have recorded all the items except cash as well as profit and loss account. So this cash at bank will be recorded in bank account. Now the remaining is profit and loss account. So as usual, so we will transfer that profit and loss account. Since there it is there in the asset side, it is nothing but what? It is loss, right? So we will transfer that loss to partners capital account. In which ratio? In their profit sharing ratio. Now it is loss, will transfer in the debit side. So how to transfer? To profit and loss account. So the total loss was 12,000 into 1:1. So I will get 6,000 each. Clear? Now coming to the liability side of the balance sheet, we shall see whether there is any fund which is left out. Yes, here there is reserve fund, right? Sunanda's loan you are not going to take under partners capital account. You are going to prepare a separate account, that is Sunanda's loan account. We shall prepare it later. Next we have reserve fund. So we have to transfer that reserve fund, that is 15,000, in which ratio? In their profit sharing ratio. So how to transfer? That is by reserve fund, 15,000 was reserve fund and their profit sharing ratio is 1:1. So I will get 7,500 and 7,500. And now we are done with recording all the items. So there is no other funds or reserves. So we have recorded it. Now we have to balance our partners capital account. Now how to balance? So when you add the debit side of Suvarna's column, so how much you will get? 6,000 plus 5,500. So you will get 11,500. Now coming to the credit side, so we are having 60,000 plus 7,500, that is 67,500. 500. So credit side is more, we'll record 67,500 both the side minus 11,500. So your balancing figure is 56,000. Now where do we transfer this balancing figure? So we'll transfer to bank account. So if it is cash account, we'll transfer to cash account. Here in this problem it is cash at bank. So we'll record or transfer to bank account. So this is the balancing figure. In the same way, when you calculate Sunanda's, so we are having 11,500 in the debit side, and in coming to the credit side we are having 87,500. It is 80,000 plus 7,500. So it is a credit balance. So we'll record 87,500 both the side minus 11,500. So we'll get 76,000. So it has to be transferred to bank account. It is nothing but the amount which is pending to be paid to the partners. We are paying it now. Clear? So it has to be transferred to bank account. Now which is the last account to be prepared? Before that we shall prepare partners loan account. Here which is whose loan they have given? They have given Sunanda's loan, right? Now go through the balance sheet. In the liability side they have given Sunanda's loan. Now we shall prepare Sunanda's loan account here. Sunanda's loan account. As usual, your format will be having debit side, particulars and amount, credit side also particulars and amount. This is credit side. Debit side, particulars, amount, here also particulars and amount. Now how to begin our partners or Sunanda's loan account? We'll begin it as to balance. Now how to begin our or how to prepare Sunanda's loan account? So we will write it as by balance brought down. So how much balance? How much they have given Sunanda's loan? So we shall see the balance sheet. Sunanda's loan is how much? 25,000. So we shall record the same. It is 25,000. Now we have to pay our amount. Sunanda's loan is 25,000. So we have to pay our amount, right? So in your debit side you will record it as to bank account. It's nothing but we are paying Sunanda's loan. How much? Same 25,000. So debit side is 25,000. Credit side is also 25,000. Only this much you have to prepare while you are preparing partners loan account. Now which is the last account to be prepared? That is bank account. So you know the format. We are having debit as well as credit side. Under debit side particulars, amount, and a credit side particulars and amount. Now how to begin our bank account? So we will begin our bank account as to balance brought down. Now where do we get this amount to balance brought down? So when you go through the balance sheet in the question, here they have given cash at bank 15,000. So this 15,000 has to be written it as to balance brought down in your bank account. To balance brought down 15,000. After that you have to see your realization account, partners capital account as well as partners loan account and find out where there is bank account. So we have to transfer in a bank account. Now go through realization account first. Now coming to the credit side. So where there is bank account, for assets realized we are recorded as by bank account. Now how do you record in your bank account? We will record it as to realization account. So what is the amount of assets realized? That is 2,03,000. So we shall record it. So we shall record this amount as to realization account 2,03,000 for what? For assets realized. Now moving on to the same realization account, we shall see whether there is any bank account. So there is no bank account in the credit side. Coming to the debit side, so we are having two bank account here for liabilities paid off. So how do you record in your bank account? We will record it as by realization account. How much? For liabilities paid off, that is 57,000, and there is dissolution expenses also. So we will record it as by realization account 57,000 for liabilities paid off, and By realization account for dissolution expenses 4,000. Now we shall see how we have recorded. Yes, by realization account for liability paid off 57,000. Next again for expenses, by realization account for expenses, that is dissolution or realization expenses 4,000. Now there is no other account in our realization account, that is bank account in our realization account. Now we shall see partners capital account. Now where there is bank account in our partners capital account, so the balancing figure has been transferred to bank account, right? So to bank account 56,000 and 76,000. So what is a journal entry? Partners capital account debit to bank account. So how do you record in your bank account? We'll record it as by partners capital account, that is by Suvarna's capital account and by Sunanda's capital account. So by Suvarna's capital account 56,000, by Sunanda's capital account 76,000. After that, in our Sunanda's loan account there is a bank account here, right? So how do you record? By Sunanda's loan account 25,000. By Sunanda's loan account 25,000, it is nothing but we have paid a loan. Next, we are done with recording all the entries. There is no more bank account in any of the accounts. Now we shall balance both the side. So when you add, when you add your debit side, you will get 2,18,000. When you add credit side of bank account, you will get 2,18,000. It is nothing but the debit or total of debit should be equal to total of credit side of our bank account. My dear students, in today's session, we had solved the 12 marks problem on dissolution of a partnership firm. In my next session, I am going to continue with 12 marks problem. We shall solve few more problems so that it will be easy for you to practice at home. See you all in my next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.